I need a new prosthetic leg. So I went to go see the prosthetist and he told me 3 very important things while I was in his office, and I was really excited about them. But then once I got home and started thinking about it, it's made me really depressed for the past 2 days. Hey guys, my name is Carrie, if we haven't met yet, and I need a new prosthetic leg. This is only part of the problem. My socket is 2 sizes too big, and because of that, I have to wear all of these socks, which make it not safe for me to actually wear my socket. My old prosthetist offered me 1 vacuum suction option, but he probably had a second option, he just never offered it to me. But I went to go see this new office because they have all kinds of innovative technology that they love to use. And when I was in there, I was really excited about it and I want to share it with you. Because the modular socket is still not on the market yet. That's the one that I've been trying out and working with the developers for the past couple of years, but it's not ready yet. Okay, this next socket that I'm gonna buy is going to be my socket for the next 5 years. So wrap your head around that for the duration of this video. Whatever I choose to be my socket is going to be there for 5 years. I wear it every single day with every single outfit to every single gathering, every single outing, everywhere I go, I have it. So we'll start with the very least decision weighing on me, and that's the design. My question to you is, if you could design something that you will wear every single moment of every single day, would you go with a neutral tone, like a skin color, or would you add a ton of personality? Mind you, it has to match every single outfit or stand out on every single outfit, because there are so many options. I was looking at Lisa Frank. If you have not looked up that designer, her work is gorgeous, and I still might go with something like that. But I see so many veterans with patriotic limbs, and I see a lot of people with their loved ones on their legs, because you can put pictures, you can put literally anything on here, because all they do is scan it into a computer, print the material, and stick it on there. Something that I really have to keep in the back of my mind when getting my new leg is that my family and I are planning on traveling the world next year, and this is already a little taboo in some countries, even with it being very neutral in skin color. I have gotten some nasty looks, specifically in Portugal. So on one hand, I feel like it should blend in as much as possible, but does this ever really blend in? That's moving on to my next point. The biggest struggle that I have with this vacuum suction socket is all of the socks that I have to wear and constantly carry around with me everywhere I go, because this does not fluctuate. This is meat, it's fluid, it's liquid, it's alive, it changes. It acclimates to warm and cold and anything that I eat or not eat. It expands and it decreases in volume also. But this socket does not. It always stays the same. So I carry around socks in order to take up the volume that I lose throughout the day. Now, at this new innovative place, he showed me a socket that actually changes to the size of your limb. You can expand it or shrink it, but here's the catch. It is not pretty. In fact, it would really stand out like a lot. It has ratchet straps on the back here, and I wear leggings. I can't even put leggings over that. I would have to tuck my leggings inside the top of the socket. And in the office, I immediately said no as soon as he showed it to me. But then as I started talking about it with my husband and the prosthetist sitting in the room, I hate this so much that I'm almost willing to do it. But it's for comfort. I have to choose comfort versus aesthetics at this point. Shortly after we left the prosthetist office, we went to go walk around a couple of stores, and my husband and I both noticed how much people stare at me. Even with this leg, even with the neutral tones of the skin color of this leg, no ratchet straps, no nothing. This is the only weird part, and maybe this up here. So will the ratchet straps really make that big of a difference? Because honestly, I don't feel like they're staring, they're looking. They're looking at this cool new thing that they haven't seen. How does it work? What is it? Is she comfortable? So will the ratchet straps on the back really make that big of a difference if they're looking anyways? And I would honestly be so much more comfortable. And I wouldn't have to carry a bag of socks around with me everywhere I go. So that's the second thing that I'm considering. That was really exciting in the office, but now I'm really confused about it. And the third and last thing has me the most depressed. And if you're gonna walk through this journey, these are the things that I wanna bring up and make sure that you're aware of before you go through this, so that when you go through things like this, you will already know that something like this might be coming. Okay, my biggest issue with my prosthetic leg right now is shoes. I can only wear one pair of shoes. That's the only pair of shoes that I have found that are actually comfortable. They're solid white. I get them on Amazon. I buy one pair a year, and I'll link them down below if you want. But they are very thin and flat on the bottom. There's not a lot of heel height down here where there's not here. And this is why that is so important. When you look at my limb, this is straight up and down from the alignment here to my ankle. However, if you were to add a heel to my prosthetic leg, now look how far forward my bones are being forced to move in order to accommodate that heel. That's forcing these bones forward. It's almost doing this in my socket, which hurts really bad. And of course, insurance won't approve or pay for an adjustable heel, so that's not an option for me. So my options are very limited on shoes, which is fine. I completely understand that, and I have accepted that. It's not that big of a deal. But right before I started filming this video this morning, I had a very harsh reality set in. And that is, even if I get a really nice, dreamy new pair of shoes, nobody is gonna see the shoes. Whenever I'm walking around, the only thing people see is my leg. And on one hand, I really like that, because I don't have to feel like I have to hide whenever I'm in a bathing suit, because nobody cares about this top half of me. They only ever see my leg. But for everyday wear, just wearing an outfit, if I get cute shoes or cute sandals to match, there is a complete disconnect between the shoes and my outfit. If you don't believe me, take a look at this. So in that sense, if all they ever see is my leg anyway, and it completely breaks up the outfit, why even try? Why try with clothes? Or why try to blend in with the skin socket? Why not get something bold and colorful and full of personality? But wouldn't that make the outfit choices even worse? And the whole point of clothes is to show your personality, and I feel like that's been taken away from me. And I'm still extremely thankful for my amputation and getting my life back. Don't hear me wrong. I am so thankful that I got my life back, but I didn't realize that this was an area that I was going to lose. So once I fully understand this and choose a new socket and choose a new design, and maybe even choose some new shoes just because it makes me happy, I will completely process this fact that will forever be me, and then I'll move on. I'll replace it with something more exciting than shopping or looking a certain way, like travel. Travel is something that I hold very near and dear to my heart. It's something that I love to do with my family, and it's so close on the horizon, I feel like I can reach out and grab it. And when I travel, when I'm hiking up those side mountains in Bali, or I'm tasting all the food in Japan, I'm not gonna care what my leg looks like, but will the people around me, because I wanna be respectful of different cultures as well. So, all of that being said, what would you do if this was you and you had to choose a new design, a new socket system? What would you do? Would you try to blend in as much as possible, or would you just let your personality shine all over this thing? I would really love to know. I'm very curious, because this is a hard decision that I'm having to make. So please leave it down in the comments for me. So if you are walking through this, feel free to watch some of my other videos so that you can be most prepared. But the biggest gift I can give you is the book that I wrote with all of the questions and answers of things like this that I didn't expect to happen to me. And I put it all together in one book. It's called the Amputee Q&A Guide, and it is on Amazon, and I will leave a link for you below. I hope that you found some benefit in this video. If anything, it's just kind of a glimpse into my life and the things that I need to mentally process as a below-the-knee amputee, especially as a woman. I can't wear heels with any outfits that I wear. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I guess we'll find out soon what I decided to do.